Hello, everybody. I am Yolanda Marie. These messages are channeled through Arcturian energy and are the most likely potentialities for this week. Okay. Now, remember, time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, or could be about to happen. And this could apply to your sun, your moon, your rising. And what I'm getting really strongly right now, you guys, is that a lot of these messages will apply to your North Node because the planetary consciousness is largely in its creative aspect right now as we are moving into this solid Aquarian age of creativity and building an entirely new structure. It's an innovative time. It's a time of expansion. So yeah, definitely look at any intuitive or channeled messages from the standpoint of your North Node. That's just what I'm getting, guys. Okay. So use your intuition about how best you can utilize that. Okay. Let's get started. Hello, Cancer soul family. All right. Now there is something on the way to you. Now, remember, this is general, so this could mean many different things. So depending on your situation, there's something coming to you. It is tangible. It feels like resources. It feels like something perhaps someone needed or wanted. So this is positive, but there's the energy of fog or frustration or too much mental activity. It's almost like not seeing the forest for the trees type of energy. Okay, Cancer. So in other words, you are paying too much attention, or there's the energy of paying too much attention to details. And that could be some of the mental activity. And so paying too much attention to the details, you can't see the overall situation. And there's some kind of cycle that keeps repeating, and it's not been able to come to a halt, or sort of like I'm getting the phrase get control of, okay, get a hold of, because of this perhaps mental activity, okay, and paying too much attention to some sort of details. So you want to broaden your horizons, Cancer. Also, there's the energy of time to communicate. That's what I'm getting. Like it's time to communicate about something, or it's time for someone to communicate something about time, something about this cycle. Whatever this is that's coming in wants to help you complete a cycle or begin a new one. Get out of this cycle or off this hamster wheel. The mental chatter is blocking something that wants to come to you. And also, underneath all of this, there is an intangible energy that you want to kind of like pay attention to. This is about spirit, intuition. What are your guides telling you? You know, where are those gifts? Use those gifts to discern some of this as well. Okay, Cancer. So I hope that makes sense, because what is on the other side of this is a passionate new beginning somewhere, some kind of like really cool start to something, and it grounds itself in reality. So it's going to bring real results in real time. All right. I hope it makes sense. Beautiful Cancer soul family. I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. All right, Scorpio soul family, during this time, somewhere around this time, and it could have already happened, or it could happen a little bit after these next 7 days, right? There is something that got shaken up. Could have been situations, your situations, situations around you, but there's some kind of shake up type of energy. The word discombobulated even came to mind, but it's where it feels disjointed. There's a situation that somebody didn't know about, perhaps. There's even that's coming through. Maybe somebody didn't know about something, but there is some energy where something got shaken up and it's bringing a new beginning. Okay. And it might not feel so good to everyone involved. Let me just put it that way. It's not expected, or it wasn't expected perhaps, and it's causing a pause. Now, remember, this is general. These energies are general. However, this situation is coming through in a specific way. So if there's no upset in your personal experience, don't take that on. Just be aware that in the general collective energy of Scorpio, there is potential for this. So there may be situations like this, and it's just for your awareness to keep your frequency high so that you can, with your full awareness, and I keep hearing the phrase headlights on, right? You're seeing what's happening and it's not going to sideswipe you. But this is all going to come to the good, of course. There's a lot of positive energy that's going to funnel through this regardless. But in the moment, if there is a person around you that is feeling the upset, right? If it's emotional for you or them or whatever, the advice here is to rest. Rest and allow energetic resources to come to you, because there is definitely light at the end of this tunnel. In fact, the shakeup doesn't even necessarily have to be bad. It's more about the emotions involved that are maybe allowing a shift in perspective. Could be for an individual, for a community, could be a shift in perspective about how something works, right? So it might not even be a personal relationship. It could be about work or about something else. This is just like, a little fork in the road, if you will. It could cause a change in direction for someone, but it could be a good change in direction. Where's your frequency? How are you able to view it? That's big, right? Because right now, overall in the human collective, there is so much creative energy that you can use. So this is just for awareness. Don't take on anything negative that is unnecessary. And in fact, it's coming through now. Don't take on anything negative at all. Even if you are the person feeling these emotions, feel those emotions and allow them to come through and get that rest. But just know that you can still use creative energy to tunnel your way through this. That's the way it's coming through, Scorpio. Okay, my beautiful, brilliant Scorpio soul family. I love you so much, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Pisces soul family. This one's going to be short and sweet, okay, in a good way. There is transformative energy within the Pisces collective right now, and it's bringing in a new experience. Because this is a new experience that's coming in, and remember, this is general, so put this where it belongs in your life. But because this is new, whatever it is, there's some kind of fear that may be accompanying this experience. This could also be operating on a subconscious level, Pisces. Okay, so if you're not feeling worried about something consciously, which is wonderful, by the way, not knocking that, but there might be something underneath if you're experiencing, let's say, a delay or something like that, or if it brings some sort of frustration or something comes with this experience. It could be that there's a little fear. That's what they're saying underneath, underlying. But ultimately, there's a cycle that's completing and one coming in. And they're showing me, in fact, cycle upon cycle upon cycle. So it's really, really brilliant. This is positive what's happening. All of it might not feel positive for all of you. That's what happens when there's transformation, though, right? But there's positivity on the other side of it, even if for some of you it might feel rough at the time. But there's the energy of a completion that you have been waiting for a while, or that you've known's been coming for a while, and that's going to feel good. On the other side of this completion, something's coming in. It could be you moving, but there's a lot of movement type of energy that's really, really good. It might feel like the breaking of a dam, but in a good way. That's very negative, right? We don't want a dam to break, but it's like it's going to release pressure, basically. The releasing of pressure, the releasing of energy so that things can flow forward. So you might feel like you are ready to move forward somewhere, Pisces. So it's really, really good, okay? All right. So I love you so much, beautiful Pisces soul family, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste.